All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bob Does Reviews. Got a different kind of video for you today. First off, you're probably wondering why the heck I have a pair of my pants in my hand. I have pants on, you just have to trust me on this one. So I watched a video online about this one guy talking about waxing his work pants, waxing his denim. I had no idea what he meant by that. So I kind of did some research, and it helps your pants just become more durable, water resistant, waterproof, wear resistant. So I have a pair of my old Dickies. I love these pants. These are probably some of my favorite pants. They're about $27 at Walmart. They're durable, good material, have some nice pockets on here, good stitching. This is a great, good quality work pant. I know there's better options out there, but for $27, I can get them at my local Walmart. These are perfect for me. These are all I need. So these are probably 3 years old. They saw a lot of abuse, a lot of wear and tear. There's some some bleach stains. I wish there were beach stains, but I'm in the Midwest and we're covered in snow once again. So there are some bleach stains on here, some wear, and they're a lot more faded than my other pants I'm currently wearing too. So these are kind of wore out. Perfect pair of pants to test this out. I never done this before. I know there's other how-to videos out there, but I want to go in this blind and see how to do it. So just based on some common knowledge, I have my pants, obviously. I got these rip roaring hot, had them in front of the heater, didn't put them on fire, didn't light them on fire, don't worry. And I also have a block of 100% beeswax. This was $5 on Amazon. 100%, probably Chinese beeswax, who knows, but this will do. And the star of the show is just a cheap heat gun. I know, I have all kind of Milwaukee stuff, DeWalt stuff based on my other videos, but this is just a glorified hair dryer. I'm probably not going to use it that much. A $16 heat gun will suffice for me and my needs. So that's all we need. Let's see if this works. If this fails, oh well, I ruined a pair of old work pants. I already got my money's worth out of these, so let's get to it. All right, gentlemen, let's get started here. So like I said, I have my beeswax, about room temperature, had it in my pocket, had it in front of the heat for a little bit. I have my heat gun and I have a pair of warm pants. So we're just going to jump right into this and rub this onto the pant, onto the front. Make sure you really work those seams. I honestly thought about getting this almost melted and just drip it all over, but that would be a mess. There'd be blotches all over. So I thought about going this route, just rub the wax on the pants, and then once I get this covered, I'm gonna hit this with the heat gun. So it's working pretty well. I could see a difference already where the wax is rubbing off. I'm gonna do this first quadrant here in slow motion, regular time for you guys so you can kind of see it. And then I'm gonna do the entire front of the pant in, what's the word I'm looking for? Sped up, so you guys don't have to be sitting here watching this the whole time, because that's not fun. I care about you, I care about viewerships. I do check my stats. I do see when people do stop watching the video, so I want to make these interesting. I don't make money on this stuff. I do it for fun. So I'm kind of happy with how this is going so far. It's rubbing off pretty lightly, just how I want it. So again, just focusing on this one quadrant, and we can kind of compare and contrast either side before I do the entire front of the pant. Again, like I said, just get these seams real good. You can kind of see a lot of wear and tear in here from my knife going into my pocket. So I really want to pay attention to the high quote-unquote traffic areas. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this is coming. I think I said that 10 times already, but oh well. If I'm happy, I'm happy. I want the whole world to know. It's good to be happy. I'm channeling my inner Mr. Rogers. Now I really dated myself. Alright. That looks good. I'm going to call that about done. Let's get that pocket a little bit better too. Alright. So now heat gun time. I did run into one problem in my shed. This is a workspace. I don't have this wired 100%, so this does pull a lot of power. So you're gonna see the lights go dim a little bit here, so I do apologize for that. Let's hope I don't kick the breaker off. Could happen. So I'm gonna start pretty low. Oh yeah, the lights are flickering. What we're doing is we're just very, very gently melting that beeswax into the fiber of the pant. I have it on the hottest setting, but not the highest speed. Again, this could go well, or this could go terrible. We're learning together. I think I just burned it a little. So make sure you don't put the heat gun too close to the fabric. Yeah, it's definitely working. I see it getting darker. And that's not just from me burning it. That's from the wax setting into the fibers. I could feel the difference. This is a lot stiffer than the side I didn't do. This is a newer heat gun. I do smell burning. It's probably the heat gun, just the newness. Or it could be me burning my pants up. Who knows? Again, don't keep the gun too close. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if that there is dirt or if I burned it. All right, let's see how that looks. I'm not sure if that's coming up on camera or not, but you could tell the darkness. This is the color the pants used to be, and this is how they looked before. So I like that. I'm happy with it. Wasn't a total disaster. So let's do a high speed and do the entire front of the pant. Gentlemen, that went about as well as expected. Not terrible. I'm sure you guys saw in the time lapse. Be careful when you use that heat gun on these metal rivets. They get super hot, and I did burn myself a little bit. So Boy, what I do for this channel, huh? Please like and subscribe. So yeah, that went pretty good. I was hoping they would be a little bit darker, but I guess I could do another round here once this wax sets in. Next step, I'm gonna put these in the house for about 2 days, keep them at room temperature. But they do feel better. They are a little bit more heavier. You could feel the wax. It's not, you know, super heavy. I didn't really super embed it on there, but there is a difference. Trying to get a better shot for everyone. They are stiffer too. I kind of like this pattern on here. I'm trying to have the camera pick it up. So if you're an East Coast man and you don't do a lot of manual labor, you're a white collar worker, but you like Carhartt, so go to your store, buy yourself a nice Carhartt jacket, do this trick. People think you've been outside slaving away. So a little tip if you want to be one of those Carhartt guys. But yeah, this was fun to experiment. Another problem, I'll leave you with this. Obviously, you can't put these in the wash machine and dryer. So, Bob, how do you clean your dirty pants? Put them in the freezer. A lot of people do that with their steel, with their metal pants. Put them in the freezer. The coldness kills the bacteria, and they shouldn't stink. However, your diet also matters too, what you eat. A lot of people who eat raw diets, they don't eat seed oils, their perspiration, their body odor is pretty minimal. I noticed myself, last year my diet wasn't the best. I used to wake up and it smelled terrible. You could smell it in the bedding. I changed my diet a little bit, down about 15 pounds. So change your diet. I don't want to take this video into a different tangent, but yeah, fun experiment. Give this a try. Let me know what you guys think. Did I do this totally wrong? Will you guys do this at home to a pair of old pants or new pants to make them look age if you want? So leave a comment. And again, thanks for watching Bob Does Reviews. We'll see you next time.